because I know a lot of people are wanting to watch this on YouTube after. Well, thanks everybody for being here. My name is Colleen Sullivan, CEO and founder of Your Virtual Portal. And what we're going to do tonight is go over some back office training, a little bit about what's in the back office, and a little bit about V-Smart. We've got 30 minutes scheduled. And as I said, I'll go ahead and tape this. So let's get started in the back office. I know that there's a couple of new people on the line. I saw a couple of names, so that's why we're going to go over the back office. I'm just going to pretend I'm coming in as you here, just a moment. And we'll just go over the categories that are in the back office. So you're going to start when you come in right here, back office. And this is what you see when you first come in. And of course, there's your dashboard there, you know, how many people you have personally sponsored, etc. There's the Rolex watch competition. Standard things in the back office, you know, how to place an order, your contact information, your credit card account that you're using, managing your addresses, communication. That's just emails that we've sent to you over time, you know, if you needed to go back and have a look at what you know, what we'd sent you. Your order history is here. You know, here's all the emails that we sent you. They're always archived, so you can go back and reference them. Your order history, if you're on auto ship, just standard stuff there. Let's go to some of the goodies that make us who we are and make it custom the way it is. Let's go to details about how to make a V-Smart 2.0 for marketing for another company. This is the details, and really there's a video there. It's a 6-minute video how to do that. We'll go over that again tonight, but that is basically when you first come on board, and say you have a friend who's a car dealership or a realtor or owns a coffee shop or is in a business with Herbalife or something like this, and you want to make them an example site so that they see what they're missing out on and you get the opportunity to pitch them using the actual tool. Well, you'll just watch that video and you'll know exactly how to make a V-Smart. It's really easy. It's all point and click, drag and drop. We're going to go over that tonight too in this 30 minutes. We also have, of course, for iPhones, the app, and that's an app to see your genealogy. That's an app to see your back office. Mind you, our product, our V-Smart, is not an app. It's a living, breathing mobile website that has call to action buttons that drive people to more sales. You know, there's buy now buttons, there's join now buttons, things like this, not just your standard Facebook and such. But anyways, there's your app for your iPhone. Commissions, let's talk about commissions. You've got your earning history here, the payment method, which 60 of our countries are e-wallet, the balance of the countries are the Visa and MasterCard debit card. Here's your compensation plan. Just click on that. It's going to take you right to the entire compensation plan. I believe it's about 16 pages, so have a look at that. And there's plenty of comp plan training. We just did another one this past Saturday. There's so much of that on our YouTube channel, so have a look at that. Contest to win money. This one is clever. I really like this category. Okay, contests to win money. Facebook contests, for example. We have so many different kind of contests that allow you to earn money even in addition to the money you're already making, just paying you to do the same thing over and over again. And basically that's contests for advertisements, contests to get you to create action. Let's just kind of scroll down. These are all Facebook covers, for example, that you can simply double click on, and it has directions right there. Double click on it, put this on your Facebook page so that you can you know, have this as your cover so that you're advertising your business 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for anybody that even comes to your Facebook page. So some of them are quite clever. I like that one, V-Smart, your virtual portal where text becomes a paycheck. You know, somebody even said it today, I love when I hear this, that we're a category creator. Nobody's doing exactly what we're doing out there. And then again, you got your YVP postings. You know, just posting ads on your Facebook earns you points towards the contest. Let's go back to contests for money. Oh, that one's complete already, that Facebook contest too. We've got to get another one up there, don't we? Google Hangout. We've got plenty going on with Google Hangout on Wednesdays. I've got to get that one updated. Where is this one? Okay, 2 new distributors. This one is a $50 bonus. When you bring on 2 distributors and then you help your people bring on 2 distributors, you're going to get an additional $50 bonus. And again, that's for what you're already doing. Sponsor 2 and then help them get their 2. To claim your prize, you simply email support@yourvirtualportal.com, put this in the subject line, they verify it, they get your bonus that Friday. It's really just that simple. So there's plenty of different bonuses happening. Let's go to, you know, again, distributors, customers, orders. There's where you're going to find your, you know, your personally sponsored. There's your replicated website. You know, again, just down the line. Sales and marketing tools. Let's go to that one. There's some real meat and potatoes there. There's, again, a compensation plan link. Again, it's a bit redundant, that one, just to make sure you can find the comp plan anywhere. Here's a presentation slide deck for you in the event that you're looking to do your own presentation. Free texting how-tos, you know, just plenty of different. This one is showing you how to use your own back office in Sprint or in AT&T or in Verizon to send texts so that you wouldn't have to buy a separate plan. You can just use your own texting back office. So plenty of training back here, more training than I think anybody knows what to do with. Here is global expansion and corporate direction. And this shows basically all of the blue are the countries that we're able to pay with your e-wallet, with our e-wallet, through Paylution by Hyperwallet is who we do our outbound pay service with. And all of the green are the places where you're going to get prepaid cards. And the black, of course, is in conflict countries, so we don't sell there and can't sell there. And just note that we have limited coverage in the pink, but there it is. And it's all there for you to really digest if you've got some countries that we want to talk about opening. So we've covered pretty much everything in the back office that we need to cover. Now what we're going to do is we're going to transition to a V-SMART. And the easiest way to show you about a V-SMART is to show you one that's already completed and show you what we're trying to accomplish and then kind of rebuild it so that we're not totally starting from scratch, just again so that you can get the before and the after effect for the sake of the 30-minute training, which now I've got 15 minutes left. So we're going to take this one. I really like this one. This is my husband, John, and the company that I created, Projector People, he's got one for Projector People, and I thought it was really clever what he uses. So I'm going to show you with a V-SMART, our technology is what's called responsive, and that may or may not mean anything to you, but what that means to your user is, let's say John, my husband, gave somebody this link, PP for Projector People, nothing too clever there, pp.yourvirtualportal.net. Let's say he texted that to somebody. Literally, he would just text in his text box, whether it's on his phone or if he goes to the back office of his Sprint plan or any of the texting services out there, because you don't have to text through our service. We don't have that type of service. We are the marketing arm of your text. You will still text through other means, whether it's, you know, again, your own back office, your own fingers on your phone, or you can go to a company like Nexmo, which does bulk texts for like 3/4 of a penny each. Really simple, just to import your database. So there's plenty of ways to transport it. But let's say that John was sending this link to anybody, pp.yourvirtualportal.net. He could text it, he could email it, he could put it on Facebook, it doesn't matter. Well, the neat thing is, let me show you what happens. This is what it will look like when you go to it on a laptop or a desktop. Now, let me show you what it looks like when you go to it on a phone. When you go to it on a phone, because you're texting somebody, and I do everything by text. I don't do anything really by email by way of marketing anymore. So this is what it looks like. It's skinny right on your phone, and it changes shape, and it changes configuration. So it looks best on whatever device you're looking at. So what happens is our technology is smart. It knows if somebody is pulling up that link from a smartphone, it makes it look pretty on a smartphone. If it's laptop, it reconfigures itself because it wouldn't be so pretty looking at it this way on a smartphone. I'm sorry, on a computer. It wouldn't look very pretty, but it will look pretty when it looks something like this with the capture page right on it. And this way is for your iPads, your iPad minis, your iPad 2s, things like this. So again, it's always going to look pretty depending on what device is calling up that link. And the neat thing about our links is it's just that. It's pp.yourvirtualportal.net. You could name yours john.yourvirtualportal.net. You could name it bigmoney.yourvirtualportal.net. You could name it isellmorecars.yourvirtualportal.net. It's just that simple. So there's no magic and no trickery behind it because we have made it so easy for you just to create one of these. So let's go and create one. And I'm going to jump back and forth. I'm just going to go to www.yourvirtualportal.net. So we have a .com site and we have a .net site. The purpose of the .com site is to help people to join our business, whether they're joining as a distributor or whether they're joining as a customer. That's the purpose of the .com site. The purpose of the .net site is to house everybody's V-SMART. V like viral, smart like smartphone. So that's the purpose of the .net site. So I'm going to go to yourvirtualportal.net and I'm going to simply create a new V-SMART, or if I've already created a new V-SMART, I can simply log in here. So in this case, I'm going to create a new V-SMART. And I'm just going to wait for the template to pop up. And there's a lot loading here. A lot loading. So what's going to happen is you're just going to start pointing and clicking. And let's look to the left here. Let's look to the left here. And I'm going to expand this for a moment so you can see that the video, the how-to video, is right here on the right. It is a 7-minute video showing you how you're pointing and clicking, and it's really simple. We'll go over it right now. But in the event that you need to show somebody, take them right here. Take them to yourvirtualportal.net, create a V-SMART, and just get them to create one. It's just so simple. I'm going to move this over so I can communicate with you and look you in the eyes. So you just go through and follow. So it says, enter your unique join now or sign up now page. I'm just going to use Hector's. Hi, Hector. Hector's always on all of our calls. Hi, Hector. So I'm going to use HR dot, and then it fills in yourvirtualportal.com. That's the join now site that he uses. Order number is simply your order number from your receipt on your purchase. So let's say it's L123. You're going to simply write in your name. And you want to give it a title. And watch what happens over here at the right on top. Watch what happens. It's going to start building for you. So we are going to call this one John's Projector People. And we can even, if we want, we can erase our name there if we're not making it, let's say I'm making it for my friend or my husband or whatever the case is. So you can elect whether to have your name on top or whether you don't want your name there. Just erase it. You saw what happens. Your YouTube video URL or ID. Simply put, you're going to go to YouTube and find the YouTube video that you want to use. Let's do this. Since John already has his made, we're going to click on that button. Oh, it's not going to show me the YouTube. I've got to show you how to get that YouTube. All right, so we're going to go to YouTube right now. Let me just show you how to grab one. And I'm just going to look up, in this case, projector people, because that's what we're seeking. We're seeking any video from projector people. Oh, there's Todd Reed. I hired him 15 years ago. Who else is on there? I hired her, Donna, 15 years ago. There's my husband, John. Hired him 15 years ago. Carmen, hired her 15 years ago. Oh, that's great. They've all got videos up here. That's really fun. All right, so we're going to use Todd up here on top, the very first one. All right, so what we're going to do is just find that video that you want to use, and you're going to just call it up, single click on the left with your mouse, and then you're going to right click on it, and you're going to press copy. And now you've got it on your clipboard. So now all you're going to do is go over to your other tab where you already have your V-Smart open, your creator tool. And really, you're just going to pop it in there. You're going to go right over to the YouTube video URL. You're going to right-click, and you're going to paste. It's just that simple. You're done with putting your video in. Just that simple. Let's put a phone number up there. Yeah, and again, do you want to allow for text? Check the button if you want to. Projector people, for example. Email. Let's just use an email that I have access to for a moment, and I'll show you what happens. Password. So now we're done with just the basics. Now let's get to the fun part where we drag and drop and tell people to buy and all that good stuff. Well, let's go to the link, number 1, and just look what happens. It just starts to get fun. It's just a drop-down menu. And you just pick any one of these fun icons. And you see they just go on, whatever you're looking for. Fun icons. So let's go again. We're just going to copy some of John's. All right, this one he created was specifically, okay, for House of Worship because he sells to a lot of churches. He sells the big systems. When you go to church and you see that great big systems on top where there's, you know, they're playing karaoke, and not karaoke, that's not what I mean, but they're watching the songs on the screen and the sound systems. That's what he sells, basically, to the houses of worship, to the churches. So let's just use people, just like he did here. I kind of like that people icon. I think it's fun. So let's go grab that people icon. All right, I can't find that one right now, so we're going to use this people icon. Let's just use that one. There's plenty of other people icon in there as well. Icons. All right, and remember, his label basically said House of Worship. Again, we're just going to copy it just for the sake of this training. House of Worship. And look what's happening. It's creating it right underneath. Well, now let's see what he wanted it to go to. Let's click on the button, and basically it takes us to a landing page. And that landing page asks them, do you have a small congregation, medium, or large? So what we're going to do is we're simply going to click that URL. Again, it's all about taking that URL and placing it pretty specifically where we want it to be. So we're just going to simply right-click, because this is where he wanted it to land. We're going to copy it with a left. I'm sorry, we're going to highlight it with a left, copy it with the right-click, hitting copy. Now it's on our clipboard. Now we're simply going back over exactly where we were, and it's looking for a URL. We're going to right-click, we're going to paste. That link is done, absolutely done. So this could be used for car dealerships, coffee shops, anything. Again, Herbalife, vitamins, Amway, vitamins, it just doesn't matter. Now let's go to another icon. Again, I'm just going to look at a template here. You know, let's go to the sale one. Let's show how this can be used to gather dollars and make them money. See our sale. Let's go do that one. I like when we talk about getting people money. So we're going to simply go to that landing page that's on Projector People. We're going to left click it so that it's highlighted. We're going to right click it, put copy, and then we're going to jump right back over to the V-Smart. Now, we've already got it on our clipboard, right? Because we were over there. It doesn't matter what series of events you do it. Literally, we're on link number 2. So we're going to go choose an icon, and we're going to go find a sale icon. We've got a bunch of, look at that one, a bunch of China social media icons because they're doing a big push this week in China. So we have all their social media icons. I didn't know that. They use completely different social media icons than America. All right, so we were going to get a sale. Let's go grab, I like this one, sale item. And again, we're looking at, let's say, we're just going to say this week's sales. Now, remember, we already have it on our clipboard because we were just over at that website trying to determine where to have it land. So we're going to go in the URL, we're going to right-click, and we're simply going to paste, and now we're done with that icon. And you do that 8 more times, essentially. And that's how you build a V-Smart. It's really just that simple. You know, let's do Facebook because Facebook is, you know, the #1 social media platform out there. So let's do Facebook. Well, not only the #1, I meant to say the #1 URL that people go to in the world. So let's just put see our contests. I hate when people just write, you know, Facebook underneath it. It's like, well, you know it's Facebook. Let's write something that makes people want to click on it. Let's really give them a very specific call to action. Maybe participate. What did I just do? Hold on. Hold on, I'll be able to get back into it. Oh, we didn't even name it anything yet. Darn. Okay, so I won't be able to get back into it. So I'm going to ad-lib from here. And what I like to show people how to do is, I'm just going to start another one here. We're just going to go to yourvirtualportal.net. I haven't saved it yet, so I need to show you guys how to save. So let's pretend all of that was filled in. I think I just closed it inadvertently with my finger. But let's say we were talking about Facebook, you know, participate in contests, something that really makes people want to press that button, sales, discounts, gift cards, things like this. Let's go to, for example, a gift card one. Let's just do that for the moment. I love the gift card one. You could do, well, there's a nice, you know, there's some nice icons there. Let's go find, I like those because that shows that you can take money right now. And you can link this to PayPal. You've got a PayPal landing page to get money just like that. Let's say you're selling an ebook or something, or, you know, vitamins online like we talked about. You can link this right to PayPal. And it will go right to your landing page that you set up in PayPal that is, say, a $15 book or a $30 bottle of vitamins or whatever the case is. When I'm looking for that gift card, one moment. There we are, gift card. So let's say you could put a gift card, a $100 gift card. You could put 2 for 1, you know, sale or something like this. You know, let's just write that in there, 2 for 1. 2 for 1 sale. You know, something like that. And you can link it right to, let's see if I can find this one. I'm going to have to find just a moment here. I'll be able to show you one. This is a neat one. All right, that was the URL I was looking for. We have, for example, a URL where we just show on our sample V-Smarts this page. It's a simple button that you make through PayPal. And that simple button, you can instruct it if you want buy one, get one free, $10, $20, $50, whatever. It doesn't even need to be buy one, get one free. It can be a simple purchase. But you get the idea. We're just going to take that URL. We're going to right-click it. And we're going to drop it, let's say, in this case, we're just going to drop it in 2 places. Just so I can finish the V-Smart for you, we're going to drop it in 2 places. So those links are made, and they'll both go to that page, for example. And again, just an example, you can make up as many PayPal buttons as you want if you've got product number 1, product number 2, product number 3, all the way up through product number 8. You can make a different PayPal button for each one with a different price for the example. And then it just goes and checks out right through PayPal. So that's kind of fun and handy because, again, it allows you to make money with whatever you're selling. We're going to right here, we're just going to really quickly buzz through this just for the sample. We're going to put John's projectors just because I want to show you how to save one. Title of your V-Smart. Oopsie, I thought I put that there. Hold on, let me just copy and paste that. I just want to show you how to save one. So give me 1 minute. We're going to go get that. We're going to go back to YouTube and gather. This is how easy you can make one, actually. So on the fly here, I'm going to make it so quick for you. And really, you are just simply saving it at the bottom, but there is one thing I want to show you here at the bottom. So I'm going to copy it. Again, it's just a series of copies. Nothing tricky here at all. So plug and play, so point and click, drag and drop kind of mentality that we've created for you. We're going to just right click, put that video in there, phone number, allow text yes or no. And I'm going to put an email I have quick access to right now so I can show you the lead capture page. So for this one, we're just going to use 2 just for the sake of the discussion so we can move forward and save this. But you have the possibility of adding, if you add 2 more links, now you've got 6. If you add 2 more links after that, you're going to have 8. And don't worry about deleting them if you don't use them all. It's just going to be smart enough to not bother showing them if you don't have any links in it. Your finished V-Smart marketing page will be saved here. So you do have to tell it where to save it. So I always tell people, if it's you, save it something that makes sense with what your Join Now site is. You're going to get, let's say you came in and your name is Jack, and you wanted your .com name .com to be jack.yourvirtualportal.com. Well, it's automatically going to make you jack.yourvirtualportal.net, and it's going to be a Your Virtual Portal branded site so that that very next day you can go out and start texting that just like that. So in this case, we're going to make this John's Projectors, and we're going to hit submit. Asking me for my first name and last name, so I'll just pop it in there, and we're going to hit submit. All right, there we are, John's Projectors. Now, this is the completed one at this point because remember, we only used 2 of the buttons. Now, check out what's on the bottom, powered by hr.yourvirtualportal.com. What that is, again, is if you were to click on it, if somebody were to click on it, in this case, remember, we were sending it over to Hector's. So you're always, always going to get credit for anything. I had to let that pop-up come in. For anything that you market, because this is always going to link back to you. So in this case, it was Hector's. So let me show you one last thing here. If you want to fill out the form for instant access, let me do one thing. After you're done, and let's say you're a company, or a coffee shop, or a projector company, or whatever the case is, you have to go back in one more time, and you can just go to yourvirtualportal.net and go back in and log in and watch what happens. And I did this on purpose, just to go back, because I don't want everybody to be confused by this. But if you're a company wanting to sell coffee or wanting to sell projectors, what's going to happen is you're going to have the opportunity to send that form to a different place. And what I mean by that is, let's say you don't want to have anything to do with network marketing. You are a coffee company. Well, you're going to be able to go back in, and what's going to happen is another field is going to appear here. If we would go in the regular way, but in the interest of time, we've got to wrap this up. It's going to have another field at the very bottom the second time you go in that says, by default, the capture page is going to lead you to the yourvirtualportal.com site. Please change it if you don't want that to happen. Tell us where to change it. And then what will happen is when they get instant access, you get to choose where it goes. Are you going to choose to send it to your .com site, or are you going to choose to send it to your coffee shop website? That's your choice. So we're going to wrap up by just simply putting a lead in here, because you've sent out, let's say, 1,000 of these, and you want to know who is interested. Get instant access. Again, right now it sends to Hector's page, which is totally fine, or you can elect to send it to projectorpeople.com or the car company or whatever the case is. And then what will happen is that lead is going to come to you in your mailbox. Let's see if it's here yet. New lead from V-Smart. Check it out. It says, great news. Your V-Smart is working hard for you while you were busy doing something else, et cetera, et cetera. And there's the lead for you. So that's a little bit about V-Smart, how it works. And thanks, everybody, for being here. And as I said, if you have just joined, because I know I saw a lot of new people online today, if you've just joined, remember, if you have a .com site, within 24 hours, go to the same equivalent .net site, and it will have your .net V-Smart there as well. So thanks, everybody, for being here, and we will see you tomorrow. One neat improvement that we have starting tomorrow, I'm going to go to the Your Virtual Portal site and show you. This is by popular demand. If you go to Opportunity 24-hour playback here, a lot of these webinars we send out, they're automated webinars, and the neat thing is they're in your time zone. They can play back for you. When we send them out, they'll play back at 12, at 6, and at 9 in your time zone. So it doesn't have to be Eastern time zone anymore. It can be your time zone. So watch for that. Whenever you see the watch webinar, it'll say watchwebinar.com. That's the series. You're going to be able to watch any of those. That's the pick of the day for the training. So we like to have some generally at 12, 6, and 9. So look for those. And that'll start tomorrow where it's in your time zone so that you're not stressing out about changing, trying to figure out what time 9 o'clock is in your time zone. So everybody, thank you for being here, and we will see you tomorrow on some more training and opportunity calls. Oh, Google Hangouts, 3 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. That's always exciting. I'm on it sometimes. Alan Millard's on it sometimes. So see you then. Bye-bye.